Greenjab.ie here in Crumlin Boxing Club, our Olympic champion Katie Taylor. So Katie, delighted to be talking to you.
Thanks very much. Great.
So you're back in the thick of it now. Obviously you're up here today doing a bit of sparring.
Yeah, I've been back at it for the last 2 months or so now, but this is really my first kind of spar back, I suppose. And
that was your first spar?
Yeah, that was my first spar back. So yeah, they always come to fight here in Crumlin as well, so it's always a brilliant workout. But over the years I've been coming here for spars, and they've always been a huge part of my preparation. Really, for any competition, Phil's is absolutely brilliant. And
I've seen you doing the pads in there.
He always does a bit of work with me, and even from the very start when women's boxing was unheard of in the country, he was the one who really always supported me and got me fights any shows. And I just love coming here, and just the support I get here, just the spars I get here are second to none really.
Okay, I was driving down this morning down to the club here, and I knew you were coming, and I was driving down thinking, like, questions to ask you, and one of them would be, I was watching a video, I think you were about 15 on the internet, and you were talking about going to the Olympic Games, and I was in London, I was thinking back, I remember you winning the gold and falling down, and like you achieved that dream. How do you get up out of bed in the morning now? How, for someone that's so driven for years to win an Olympic gold medal, where does the motivation come from now?
It hasn't been hard at all to find a motivation. I think just boxing, having the opportunity to box for your country every year is a huge challenge for me. It's a huge privilege really, and I'd love to become a 2-time Olympic champion as well. That's something that really drives me on, and I suppose there's every year there's big competitions coming up, like the European Championships or World Championships, and just even defending those titles is huge for me really. It means so much to me, and I just want to continue to make history in the sport, I suppose, and I want to kind of build on my legacy. And when people mention Irish sport, I love for my name to be in the mix of
I think it's there already. So you have obviously your homecoming, the Road to Rio. It's called. It's in the Bord Gáis Theatre.
Yeah, that's right.
On the 19th of February.
Yeah.
So that's a big one for you, obviously.
It's the 24th of February.
24th is it? Sorry, yeah.
Is it 19th? No, maybe you're right.
Hey, you should know.
Sometime in February.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. But and that's a big one. Obviously, you need to win that.
Yeah, that's no pressure.
That'll be important. It's probably as important as winning your gold medal.
Yeah.
But so that's obviously you're getting ready for that. Any news of an opponent?
I think my dad's been in touch with a few American opponents, so I think one of the American girls are going to come over for it.
Okay,
so,
it won't be Underwood, but
I don't think it's going to be Underwood. I think she has another competition around that time. So, but I think this girl that we're planning on coming over, she's unbeaten at the moment. And
you have a friend in Russia, don't you? The people couldn't get her to come.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be nice to get her over.
That'd be brilliant, but I don't think really that's realistic, to be honest.
No.
Yeah.
But so and then the National Senior Championships, but probably it's going to be the same again this year. It's probably not going to be.
I'm not sure, but I'm getting prepared for it anyway, and I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm going into the competition fully prepared, and hopefully somebody weighs in. I'd love to get a good competition during that tournament. It's really important that the girls come up are good competition for everyone really.
And obviously I just have to mention before Amy Broadhurst. I interviewed Amy last week down in the National Stadium.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's great that girls like her are coming up. She's such a lovely person as well. I met her whole family, and the support that she gets from her whole family is just amazing as well.
But it's clear from listening to her, there's one example, Katie, where you have inspired another young female boxer coming up.
I hope there's a lot more coming up. I've seen a few clips of Amy's fights actually over in the European Championships, and she's absolutely brilliant. She boxes out there, and it's brilliant to see. Like, I'm absolutely delighted, and looking forward to see what she's going to do.
And when I interviewed her last week in the stadium, she's talking about you going out to her school, and she was absolutely delighted.
It was a brilliant day now, I have to say.
So just to finish up, when's the next international tournament? I think it's the European Championships.
The European Championships. I think they're going to be held in Dublin.
That would be massive as well, wouldn't it?
Brilliant. Something else. It'd be great to have the opportunity to box for a major competition in your home country. So
brilliant. So Katie, look, thanks for talking. The very best of luck in February, whatever date it is. And your dad was also saying then there may be something planned for Bray at some stage as well.
Yeah, it'd be great. There's a few fights lined up, so
brilliant. Katie, thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Bye bye.